Hello and welcome to our segment of this third annual Community Creations Con. We are happy to see so many of you here in the chat. Thank you for joining. For any of our followers who are here and unfamiliar with this event right now, C3 is an annual community event focused on showcasing Fallout, Elder Scrolls and Starfield mods, all while raising funds for Make-A-Wish International. The event started earlier today and will continue after our stream and tomorrow, so please make sure to follow along and catch all the awesome updates from around the modding community. More info on the !C3 command in chat. If anyone is following along C3 and is hearing about Skywind for the first time right now, welcome! We are a total conversion mod aiming to fully recreate the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. And today we're going to take a look at some places you might not have seen before. Now, because this is a charity stream, you have the ability to decide exactly what we might show through your donations to our campaign supporting Make-A-Wish International. Make-A-Wish is a non-profit organization helping children around the world who are living with critical illnesses fulfill their wishes, and all your donations today will go towards granting a child a life-changing wish. To donate, use the link pinned at the top of chat. This year, we are happy to be reintroducing a fan favorite from the past, the wheel. The wheel will determine exactly where we go, but which options go on the wheel depends on you and your donations. We have milestones, rewards, as well as a poll where you can donate towards which faction we should join at the end of this showcase. If you have any questions, let us know in the chat and we'll try to answer them throughout the stream. With that, let's get started. I am Hekimae, co-lead of the Media and Community Department, and with us today we have my fantastic teammates who will introduce themselves now.
Hey everyone, so good to be back here for C3. This is probably one of my favorite little gaming community events we do this year. My name's Argyle. I am one of the writing co-leads at Skywind, and I also do a little bit of voice acting for the game from time to time.
Hey everyone, I'm Dal. I am the current 2D lead, and I am here to remind all of you that you need to donate to see anything more today than Gnisis, because you need to unlock everything on the wheel, otherwise we won't leave this beautiful town. We can spend an hour here, but if you want to see more, donate, donate, donate.
Hey everyone, I'm UCM, level design co-lead, and as always, I'm happy to be here. And I just want to second what Dal said, please donate. We have so much we want to show, and the only way we can do it is through your donations.
And hello, I'm Zix. I'm the current 3D lead and the driver of the game at the moment. Yeah, donate and we'll show off some more stuff. Right now, however, we're starting off in Gnisis. It's a really cool area where a lot of the interiors were finished recently. So we'll be checking out some veteran interiors that may or may not have been seen before. It'll be pretty sweet.
Yep, we recently reached a big milestone in basically more or less finishing our very last needed tile set, which is the veteran interior. If you have been following us, this was for a very long time left on our to-do list, and this beautiful man here, Zix, finally did it, finally finished the set, so we can finally enjoy it.
Ooh,
No, sincerely, it's beautiful. It's so big.
We've had placeholder veteran Morrowind meshes for so long that we just had to live with, but now we finally have new pieces.
Yeah.
And the level designers have descended on them like piranhas. It's amazing.
Everyone, I just see 1 second, Eleanor and her weight train has just reached us. So hello everyone and welcome. And really, really important, sincerely important. You need to donate. We are going to stay for 60 minutes in Gnisis unless you donate to us to unlock more locations like we did last year. So please, get out your wallets, donate to us. Otherwise, we will stay here. We're fine. It's beautiful here. It's, air is clean and water is fresh. No reason to leave unless you donate.
Now, one
Speaking
thing I
of which,
want to. Oh, sorry, Heki, you go.
oh, I said, speaking of which, we have actually gotten some donations already. Someone has found that there is a reward to redeem where you can decide what Zix will be looking like in the game.
Oh, Zix, do you need to change your clothing?
I do, yeah. Instead of this ramshackle outfit, I should equip our Daedric equipment.
Full armor.
Oh,
What an upgrade.
Snazzy.
That was a
what
big
an
upgrade.
From
upgrade.
random junk on the street to demon armor.
All right. Just pull it right out of your pocket.
Yeah. So everyone, our first tier will be $250 to unlock a new location. So I really hope you reach the $250 soon. You know, otherwise maybe we'll become sponge farmers and start sponge farming around here, right? Not.
Hey,
We
thank you
did
for the
just get
sponge
donation.
farming.
got a $100 donation from 2-Bit Matt.
Oh,
Hey.
Matt, hello. Thank you.
oh,
Thank
I'm
you very
intrigued.
so
much.
much.
And to the Slovenian gamer as well for $23.24.
Thank you.
This stream, for anyone who doesn't know, I know we have a lot of people who've been watching today. This is a really great opportunity to donate to the Make-A-Wish Foundation and all the great work they do for kids. So we are not taking any of this. This is all for just a fantastic cause, and we want to make big waves today. So please feel generous and donate as much as you can.
Oh, I really like the vibe in Gnisis. It's really so beautiful now.
It is. It was recently finished by one of our really talented designers, the wonderful Tomato, who took a look at it.
I love
and-
Discord,
Get out,
dude.
man.
Sorry.
Get out.
Did this man just say get out? Oh, you're an intruder.
Yeah, I should probably leave.
Six. Yeah.
Probably should. You're in the
The
wrong
law's gonna
zone.
be on you.
Don't antagonize the very first person you
Okay,
meet.
I'll come
okay?
clean.
Emerald Heart, thank you so much for another $30. How are we doing on the competition right now? Who's in the lead?
Who isn't the lead?
Did we check this one out yet?
Very good question.
Oh my god, the mage guild is so brutally elite. Anyone who does not like mages, like me, you should really donate to either the fighter guild or the thieves guild for our little bidding war. We have a bidding war going on right now, so if you want us to do either the first quest of the fighter guild, the mage guild, or the thief guild at the end of our little playthrough, you need to donate. We will do the quest which gets the most money. So yeah, please, you know, vote with your
Also-
wallet.
For just $10.16 more, we'll be looking at a dungeon.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Either an Ancestral 2
Real
or a
quick,
Daedric
while we
Prelude.
have this camera angle, I just want to take a moment to briefly set the scene here. We are in a mining town where instead of mining for riches, they're kind of using it as a form of farming to put food on the table. We eat bug eggs in this town, and it's a very common thing to do. There's also an imperial presence here from a faraway empire that's just setting up in this little frontier town. So you see this really cool fort, pretty small. It's a newer build. And yeah, it's got a very Wild West vibe out here. Lots of dirt, lots of miners. Very cool.
By the way, we have hit our first milestone.
Boom.
Hey.
Thanks to Jay Wizard.
Thanks, Jay Wizard. Is it
Who
time
also, by
to
the way,
spin the wheel?
voted for a Fighters Guild.
The wheel.
Good choice. The wheel. Oh, it is time for
Is
the
it
wheel.
wheeling time?
Oh my
All
god,
right.
the wheel.
We've just
Wheel.
unlocked we're at 10 minutes. So it's wheeling time. Welcome everyone to the wheel. You have just unlocked the adventure tier, which means that we're going adventuring. Let's see what the cool
These
wheel and
three
decides for us.
dungeons.
Go.
Oh boy, this is the one that Dal wanted.
It is.
Yeah! I'm so happy. Oh my god, I am genuinely happy right now.
What is it, Dal? What is
Holy
it?
It's Tusenend or Tusenend or Tusenend. I'm a 2D artist. Listen, I have no
All
idea
of the
how to pronounce these things.
above. Multiple
All of the
choice.
above. Yay! I'm so happy.
So,
Ah.
I'll just give a reminder that these are the tiers before I go back to the game. So when we hit 500, we'll do a spin for Canton, and then we'll do some test cells, and then we'll do some cities.
Yeah, so keep on donating, please, and keep on fighting the good fight for the bidding war. Well, let's see, Tusenend.
Nice wheel spin.
I'm so
the
happy the
cool-
wheel's back.
The really interesting thing is none of these dungeons have been played by Zix ever. He doesn't know these places. And you should really get out a light source so people can see something. Stream is a bit darker than the actual game. Perfect.
We have very movie
so
lighting in Skywind.
yeah, welcome to Tusenend. This is a Daedric shrine dedicated to Molag Bal in the region of Molag Amur. It's just southeast of the Arabinimsen camp. And it has been very recently finished by our lovely Xana Tomato, and I loved it when I played through it. It's beautiful. So I hope
So
Zix
we've gone
enjoys
from a-
it.
We've gone
Hopefully I
from a
don't
town
die.
designed by Tomato to a dungeon designed by Tomato. It's the Tomato Show.
What?
Why did you make any damage?
The invincible scamp?
Okay, that's not good. I'm just gonna do this.
He's invincible.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's very not good.
You're not gonna make it, dude.
You're not gonna make it. Where's this game?
This charity stream is about to come to a screeching halt.
Yeah, this is not
yeah.
great.
Fighting the scam will be the worst of the stream.
Oh my god.
Sir, are you under level for this region, sir?
I think I might
Right,
be.
Tomato? This is the strongest scamp I've ever
This is the
seen
strongest
in my life.
scam. Weakest Skywind developer versus the strongest scam. Oh my god.
Daedric armor does not make them.
No. No, it really doesn't. Oh boy.
You still have that test lightning sword? Shock.
By the way,
Yeah, move that.
everyone in chat, if you have any questions for us, feel free to ask them in chat, please. We're super happy to answer your questions and keep donating.
We'll see if I can
Yeah,
find a
we are
sword.
totally live and loving to have any questions from y'all while we're here.
Life locked
the way,
and loaded.
I believe Tomato's in the chat and said,
Whoa.
I have nothing to do with this. Zix, get good.
Whoa!
Perfect.
Come on now.
Horrible spike trap. My organs, please.
Your organs do not need to be inside of you.
I think I do need to find a new weapon.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you can, like, murder someone and steal their weapon.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah?
Yeah, so in case anybody needs an explanation, this glass mace was implemented very, very recently, so it must not have the can hit certain enemies aspect to it, but
Well, I think glass is mundane. I don't think you can hurt ghosts.
oh, can it not?
Scams? You can...
Oh,
Scams?
no.
Yeah, I
We
think
have a lot
scams-
of really good questions pouring in through chat.
We
I
do,
don't know
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to start with what?
I'll try one. Is there going to be an option to keep the music like the original game? Unfortunately,
Oh my
for
god.
legal reasons, no
Dude,
original
no, dude,
aspect.
you're gonna go down. Sorry, UCM, the drama.
No, it's totally fine.
You can do it. Yeah, we cannot use the original music, but don't worry, we have extraordinarily talented music artists, and our music department is also still onboarding musicians. And generally, our soundtrack is amazing. I've listened through it many, many times.
We have a lot of our music already available online to listen to.
We do
And,
have over 200 unique tracks created specifically for Skywind. There will be maybe perhaps a couple of tracks from the Dragonborn DLC available, but other than that, for legal reasons, we cannot keep any of the original music.
Yeah, for just a little bit of color to that, we can't be distributing Morrowind assets with our stuff, and the Dragonborn music is already in Skyrim out of the box, so we wouldn't have to send any of that out to people over download.
Let's see.
We have another question. Are you actually rebuilding Morrowind? I thought this was some sort of data conversion. You thought wrong. We are rebuilding Morrowind asset by asset. That is why this is such a labor of love for a volunteer effort.
Zix, what did you post in the last video? We have like how many thousands of newly made 3D assets?
It's somewhere up near like it's over 10,000. I know that much. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
insane.
way much more than you'd think.
We have how many? Argyle, you might know that. How many unique voice actors do we have? Over 300?
That's a pretty good guess. It's a lot of voice actors, especially for a volunteer community project. I don't have the number handy with me right now. That's more of Joy's realm than mine. But yeah, it's definitely like 300 is not a crazy estimate at all.
No. And yes, Belly 50, you will need Skyrim SE and Morrowind to play Skyrim one day, whenever it comes out. We don't know when it comes out. Working on
another
it.
Question.
Whoa.
Excuse me, are you wielding a Dwemer Tube Light? Yes. Oh no.
Okay, well that was
First
fun.
death on the stream.
First death on the stream.
Hey,
Everyone, if you believe
Hey.
in Zix and your
We
donation
believed.
powers can resurrect.
Also, your donations powers. We need your donations powers to unlock a new tier, please, because the Canton tier is on the horizon, but you still need to donate more.
Oh,
It's 500 buckaroos for the next tier.
do you want me to go back to where I
And
was?
500 buckaroos for the kids. This
For
is
the
a really
kids.
great charity. Make-A-Wish, if you don't know, they make wishes come true for children with critical illnesses. So every cent that you give to us is being forwarded straight to Make-A-Wish so that they can keep doing wonderful work for families and their children and make their dreams come true.
And you will unlock more places to go, which I think is a fair trade-off.
Six,
Absolutely.
as you are making another attempt at this dungeon, when there is a moment, you might want to check out another armor. Maybe that will help you. Slovenian Gamer actually did redeem for you to
Oh.
put on the Moragtong light armor set.
Oh, you're
Nice.
making me take off armor points. No.
Yeah.
But it's a Zix
Get
outfit.
good.
It's your outfit, man.
Oh no, I forgot to
Your
pick it up.
avatar.
I'll pick it up while we do the next wheel spin.
Also, I
Do we
do
wanna-
just want to put in there for everyone that game balancing is towards the back of what we're doing. These fights are kind of wild because we're waiting for everything to kind of be in place with level design across the game before we really start hammering out the actual gameplay balancing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right. Why don't we spin the wheel while you go?
Let's try that.
We do have a minute more, but you know what we could do since Zix spawns in Gnisis again? How about you go into that Imperial Fort really quick? Because I think it's beautiful.
Oh, sure.
And chat has still not unlocked the next tier, to be honest. So, might very well check out this beautiful fort over there.
Wow.
And then
I-
we'll spin the wheel,
And then we'll spin the wheel.
and Zix can go weaken his armor.
Yeah, I can go change my
Yeah.
clothes.
And then you can change your clothes. In shame, sir.
I knew something was gonna
Coming
go
un-
wrong. That's like the one thing I forgot to do.
The one thing. Oh my. So everyone, we do need those $500 for the Canton tier. Otherwise, we will send Zix adventuring again, and you just saw how that went. So you should better donate.
We
Send
take
him to a more
charity
peaceful
very
place.
seriously here.
We'll go
Mhm.
I
adventuring.
was
and
gonna
then I
say
can...
the wheel will be sending him to either an ancestral tomb or a Dwemer ruin ending.
Oh yeah, they heard.
Yeah. But before that, yeah. So this is Fort Darius. We've probably, I think, the second most recent tile set that's been finished has been the
yeah.
Imperial set here.
Mhm.
So we've had it for a little bit, but people have been hard at work. And I think many of them, I don't have the number off the top of my head of what percentage of them are finished, but people have done very well with the set, I think.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Go through that door.
And everyone's talking. In game, I mean, not.
Yeah. So the gate up ahead is really impressive to me, if you would check that out, because this is all like kit bashed by our level designers. This is, the gate itself is an asset, but everything else around it, the wheels, the stones, everything, that was built by the level designers to represent what's on the outside, and it's just such a labor of love. It's so beautiful. I love this gate alone.
We have such
We
careful
do have
and loving level designers. We're really spoiled.
Yeah. But now it's time.
I like 'em.
You know what time it is? Guys, do
Uh-oh.
you know what time it is?
What?
Is it spinning
What time is
time?
it?
It's spinning
Also-
time. Spinning
while we're
time
doing
and
that-
changing clothing time.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
give me a moment to do that.
Yeah. But we
Also, we have had
Which
some more
two
questions.
options could it be?
Oh boy.
Hey.
how we
Andrano Ancestral Tomb.
Oh, Andrano, nice. We also had the question, if I'm not wrong, how big our current developer team is. We do have, I think, a good 1,000 people on like our credit sheet, but of course people come and go in a volunteer project. But I think we're currently maybe around 50 to 70 active developers, maybe. Really hard to tell sometimes because we do work sometimes rather independently in our teams. So it can be hard to gauge every time.
Another question. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just wondering what you guys' estimate would be, but I think something around 50 people is relatively fair.
That's what I say.
I'd say 50 to 60, yeah. Another question. I think my biggest question, which I don't necessarily expect to be answered, you're wrong, is, are the skills going to be streamlined out of Morrowind, going into Oblivion and Skyrim? Are the skills going to be streamlined like they were in Oblivion and Skyrim, or are they going to be like they were in Morrowind? Morrowind. We're actually bringing back
Morrowind.
every single skill. Medium
Also,
armor,
Zix is being a funny guy right now, trying to collect the Morgtong armor.
Yeah, this is really my fault. I'm so sorry. Give me like 2 seconds.
We are about $58 approximately away from making the wheel bigger and badder than ever with new options to go to. So open your hearts, open your wallets. Let's help kids out at Make-A-Wish so that the wheel can grow in power.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Canton tier really is worth it. Like, beautiful places. I can tell you that much. Also, we have the donation war going on, the bidding war. We're currently bidding between the 3 guilds. If you want to go to Thief, Mage, or Fighter Guild. So, as currently on the stream, make sure to get your voice heard by donating. Just $1 might be enough to skew it in the end and do whichever faction you rather want to see us do the first quest of.
all right.
Which
if
one's
we
winning,
unlock-
by the way?
If we unlock the Canton tier, we will go either to the arena, the foreign quarter, or the Hlaalu Canton. So
Where's that Dwemer
0
tube?
3.
Let's see the beauty of this model.
Warmer tube. Yes.
Yay! Nice.
Love the tube.
Ah, yes.
The donation war
yeah.
currently stands at $120 for Fighter Guild, $211 for Mage Guild, and $10 for Thief Guild. And those cheap stakes of the Thieves Guild.
Oh wow.
They,
Well, they still.
they aren't donating. Come on, everyone. Use those stolen goods for good.
Okay.
We have another question about spell making and enchanting. Oh, the pit. Oh, Zix.
Oh, Zix.
Man, that looked exactly like Newton hoped it would.
I am
I'd love to see
really
that.
not on my game today.
Anyway, we are working to make spell making and enchanting as you would expect it to be from Morrowind. It's largely like it's in a good shape, but it does need a lot of finishing touches to be ready to go. But that is not something we want to call out of scope. It's really important for Morrowind's gameplay and that like iconic old RPG style of game that we have that back in.
I'm actually so stressed running through these.
You should be.
Stress
So-
live stream. Oh, so close. $3 more and we can
$5
row the
from
wheel.
Dunmouth
Oh,
Dunmer.
yeah,
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you,
20 from
Dunmer.
Anonymous. Thank you, Mystic Rogue, for another 20. Come on. $3 more and we can see beautiful cantons. And Zix can stop being afraid for his bloody life.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, we hit
Yay!
100.
We did! SC2,
Boom.
thank you.
Yeah. Real quick, before we go elsewhere, though, I do want to talk about this tomb real quick. So this one, is the work of one of our level designers called Newton's Fourth. He does great work, and this is no exception. And this tomb is particularly important because it's actually one that you're sent to fairly early on in the main quest, as you're not sent there for any main quest reason, but for those who aren't familiar with the main quest, the first part of it is basically a bunch of people going like, I don't like you and I don't trust you. Go risk your life and maybe I'll help.
That's
you're
very
sitting here
Morrowind.
for-
It's a very hostile province to Morrowind.
Six people donated a lot of money to see those armors. Do you want to play in third person?
Whoa, whoa, spears!
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, give me a moment.
Sure.
He's surviving.
He's surviving. He's surviving in style.
Bye, spears. I tried to feel the energy.
Yeah, it's just too dark.
Too dark.
Don't worry, everyone. The stream is a good 20% darker than the actual game is.
You're gonna need
it's
your
perfectly.
night potions.
Yeah, you will need.
Blame
Dang.
Twitch.
Oops. Someone forgot to fix something.
I fixed that.
I fixed that. Did
I
you?
swear.
Did you?
Will there be
swear.
levitation?
Did ya?
There will be
Hey,
levitation.
Zix, is there levitation in the game? Can you check? Can you check if it's working?
It works.
Up. There.
Don't
I
take
don't
those
have
stairs
enough
because it's-
magicka.
Turn on God mode real quick and you can do it.
I am not a proper mage.
You're.
If you throw TGM on, does that upgrade your magicka, like
Yeah.
functionally?
Yeah.
It does.
Look at
gives you
that
instant
guy
magic.
flying. Look at that cheater
Oh, it's
flying, man.
amazing.
Now, because his skills are so low, it's pretty
Ooh.
Low.
pretty slow. But
Wow,
Is it?
right? Yeah, I agree. Someone said wow in all caps.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, isn't that so cool? This was
Also,
like
um,
a lot of work to get.
Also, Zix, if you want to, maybe in your menu, because you have so many spells, maybe you can show off some of the VFX that has been done by the game, by the
Oh,
team.
yeah, sure.
Before we go to the
do you
next
have
place.
any in mind?
Yeah, it's for example invisibility. Look at on the right, the beautiful animations, the beautiful VFX. That's everything's so nice.
Yeah, our main VFX artist right now goes by Polky on Discord. Put a lot of work into recreating the Morrowind spell icons in the actual VFX on the menu, which is like so awesome. It kind of just like came up as like an experiment, and then every single one of them, more or less, he kind of went through and added that into. It looks
It's
really
so
cool. It's a
nice.
great nod to the original.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Almsivy Intervention. That's alteration one, right? Or no?
No, it's
Oh,
mysticism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone. Mysticism. Wait, which one was cut in Skyrim? Was it Mysticism?
Mysticism,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mysticism's back.
they
Good news,
threw
Mysticism's
everything
back.
that-
Yee.
yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, with mysticism, you get some really weird niche spells that don't show up in later games, like detect key. Give you the ability to detect when there are keys elsewhere in the dungeon or the area. What it
Yeah,
does
come
is
on.
sort of makes them glow red, orange, I think.
Are there any keys in here?
I don't know.
There is one somewhere in this dungeon, but I can't tell you off the top of my head where.
I know this
Also,
guy.
Damnify in chat said something very right right now. We just reached $500. We are at our half-time mark. So if you just donate another
Hey.
$500, we can reach our goal, which would be stellar. I
Oh.
tell you, stellar. So please. Also, the next tier unlocks at $750. And that would be our test cell tier. And I can absolutely tell you our test cells are always the most spectacular part of the streams almost. So you should definitely continue donating to unlock those test cells because they're really cool and have a high chance of killing Zix, which is always
What do you
hilarious.
mean? Hey.
They're just weird, surreal little places.
Yeah.
I feel
Also,
like every single test cell is a look into the mind of every
while Zix is humping this
I feel
urn
an
without
ancient
its consent.
power.
I'm trying to get out.
I also feel an ancient power, and I think it's round and
A
beige.
powerful shape from
Oh,
a
it's
primordial
time.
time.
Yeah,
Does it spin?
it's
perhaps?
time. Does it spin? It spins.
So, a left is still on there, but we now have the Cantons.
We have the Canton.
Foreign and Arena, and it looks like Arena.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, that's such a beautiful Canton.
All right.
Well, as we
Absolutely is.
enter the arena, Canton, could we swap to the Indril medium armor set, which
Oh, yeah.
Matt
That fits.
did claim with his donation?
You mean this armor right in front of us?
Right?
By
This armor was-
coincidence,
which
I am
one?
one of you.
Which will get you
feel like this
attacked
is-
right away.
This is
The
not gonna
one
go
person
great,
you
I
cannot be
think.
wearing this armor in front of because they are religious zealots.
Oh yeah, maybe we wait for that.
Matt, we
I think it only
promise.
triggers if you talk to them. At least that's how it was in Morrowind. Maybe we upgraded their
Ah.
depth perception in real life.
Okay, there's a chance that
don't
Zix will
know.
be killed here. Again, hilarious if it happens. Don't worry about it, but we will see. We will find out.
Yeah, let's do. We had a new one implemented very recently.
And thank you, Matt,
Also-
so much for
Because we have a
donating.
couple
Yes, thank
different
you.
ones.
We also have a request while we're here at the at this
Oh.
canton to look at the exterior at night.
Oh god, yeah, we can try that. But for now, welcome to the arena Canton and Vivec, or whether this is its underbelly, because we're going to walk up towards the actual arena. And down here, you will soon find a lot of different places for training, for contemplation for the fighters, and it's generally a really interesting place now. So I hope you will see that you like what you will see. And yes, in Vivec
think we
City,
will.
there are maps hanging out, there are posters hanging out, there are posters for natives, there are posters for Imperials trying to understand what the strange land is. As you can see right now, there is a picture of a rat in Imperial style, and on the left there are two posters in Dunmer style, because, very different target groups. And depending on that, the style changes. So yeah.
All that
art is
art,
so
by the
pretty.
way, is done by our
Wow.
super talented artist Furion.
Yep, our beautiful 2D co-lead. Oh, it's so nice.
Who's this
There are
shitty guy?
custom murals in
The-
here.
Most of the arena
So
canton,
for
if not
any-
all
oh,
of it,
sorry.
I think, was done by the very talented Oyster.
Yeah. Oh, look at the mural.
So, for anyone who's an Elder Scrolls fan but not super familiar with Morrowind itself, we are in perhaps one of the biggest cities ever made in the game world. This city actually qualifies as an exterior region in itself, and it is made up of like a bunch of giant buildings called cantons that people live inside on the a little bay in the water. So these are like super massive city structures that thousands of people live in. Lore-wise, you will not see thousands of NPCs at one time.
We have not
we had a-
unlocked that magic.
We had a question in chat from Sylvanus, who asked if we will have weapons from Oblivion or Skyrim in the game. So we will have like what was in Morrowind in the game, but we will not specifically go out of our way and add stuff from other games. If they weren't in Morrowind.
There are probably a few things that weren't purely in vanilla that have made their way in, but we aren't on a mission to add in everything from every other game, especially because that takes valuable 3D artist time, because everything we're making is being made from scratch. So it's important to control for scope, since we're a volunteer project where time is very precious.
Yeah, we have the Ebony Blade, for example. We have a Ebony Blade. The Ebony Blade.
So it's sort of on a case by case basis, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
usually we try to stick to vanilla, so one day we'll be done, as people sometimes complain about. And
Maybe.
yeah, people, don't forget, we still need money to unlock more tiers. Next year, $750 for the test cells, and the test cells are awesome, hilarious, have a
my
lot of
God, this guy's
content.
beautiful.
But
Yeah.
that was so nice.
Do you mind going to nighttime and going to the upper level of the arena canton? 'Cause
Yeah.
the work up there is beautiful.
So again, there is a living god in this city, not one of the 9 Aedra or any of the Daedra, a totally separate entity, and the plot will get into that later on. And a meteor was thrown at the city, and this god paused it in the air seemingly permanently. Very cool. I love this game so much.
Oh yeah, I like this area a lot.
Yeah, it's really nice with all the bazaars and all the posters and all the festive robes.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
the little like hookah lounges up in here.
I love the mural that's just wrapping around the whole arena, which of
hard to
course
see.
will go outside in a minute.
Hard to see at nighttime.
Yeah, that's fair.
Set it to.
It was a chat request. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Look, interrupted by Carp in chat has put God into many quotations relating to Vivec. I think someone earned a ticket to Bardao. You know, just
Right. The orc
specific
managers are going
reasons.
to take you away for heresy.
Mhm.
You can go back to daytime, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier to see that way.
Again, still holding out for some donations so we can keep things moving along. This is a charity stream first and foremost. We are doing this in support of Make-A-Wish Foundation. So please, once again, humbly asking, consider donating. The money is going to such a great cause, and we love participating in C3 every year. Super happy to be partnering with Make-A-Wish over this. This is a real pleasure of ours.
Absolutely. Why don't we head on inside?
Yeah.
See the
It's a
main
big
course
arena.
here in Arena Con.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I
while
can-
Zix goes over there, reminders that we have a bidding war going on. The very last 10 minutes will be spent joining a section, either the mage, fighter, or thief guild, and you decide which we join with your money. You can go to our Tiltify and join the bidding war. Please, you should, because Mage Guild is winning, Mage Guild is boring. I already donated so much money against it. I'm out of money.
Beef.
Oh,
Fuck the Mage Guild. There I said it.
Well,
It's
at
a
least
beautiful year. It's a beautiful year. I love the dome, like this leather dome, which feels like sunlight is smashing against it. Ah, it's so nice.
yeah, I'm
It
really
is
happy with
such a
how
nice
this area
place.
turned out.
And Zix is the one who made it, so
Well, yeah,
Wait,
I made
the architect is
3D
happy.
part, I suppose, but
yeah, the cluttering was done by level design.
Hey, $20 donation. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Thank you.
FDT, always a
Hey,
pleasure.
thank you. Also one of our amazing 2D artists.
Surely there's a septum or two underneath these seats.
Oh, that's so nice.
that's a good
Sorry, I got
one.
like sucked into the beauty of the colored lanterns
Yeah.
around the ring.
Kind of smart to have like these different factions. You know,
Hey,
it
one more
almost feels like,
donation.
oh, thank
Going
you
for
the
Mages
10
Guild. They don't believe you, Dal. They
No.
don't agree that it's boring.
No, Mages Guild is boring.
No.
Bunch of mushrooms.
All my
sniffers,
Mages
no one
Guild
cares.
fans, open your wallets, donate to a
No.
good cause.
Come on, Fighters Guild people, let's kill some rats. We have better things to
Let's
do.
kill some rats. Peak game design.
Peak game design. Let's kill some rats.
So, yeah, all my homies hate rats.
Moin's known for. Yeah. Zix, why we here in an area where fighting is so prevalent? Maybe do you want to show off the armor system a tiny bit since you collect so much armor now?
oh yeah, sure. Hopefully the ones that I have on work, but because there's some clipping issues. But yeah, we brought back the classic armor system. So you've got a cuirass that's separate from greaves. I can wear the Indoril cuirass, for example, with some chitin greaves. And then I can put on some Daedric boots. And then we have separate gauntlets. So we have left and right gauntlets. I can put on different ones and look different. This even carries over in first person. Of course, I've got my like crab hand, and then I have my Imperial Man militia hand. And we have pauldrons. Also, pauldrons are making a return. Both left and right options. Let me see. So I've got like the Daedric pauldrons here. Yeah, see. So there's like some clipping issues, but you'll
This
be
looks like
able
his shoulders
to.
are super high.
Sorry, say
He
again.
just kind of. He looks like he just
He's-
got his shoulders up and his head just kind of.
Yeah.
He's just
I kind of
slouching.
dig this helmet with the Morag Tong chest. The scarf into the head scarf of the Ordinator looks
It
really
looks
cool.
nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Also, we had a question from @RDN who asked if Blood Moon and Tribunal will at some point be post-release, and generally we are aiming at base release, and if we still have, willpower after, we would gladly continue, but we really need to go see how release works out and when we even release, because we generally do not know. So we hope there will be post-game releases, but we have no idea.
We
Many
have
question
also
marks
hit-
in our future.
We've also hit 40 minutes, so we
Yeah,
could.
You're right, the ancient power is
Wheeling
rising
time?
again. Wheeling time.
It's time.
We have not unlocked the next tier yet, so let's see if we go on again for dungeon crawling or if we just stay in Vivec.
Oh, we got another $5. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
And
We're getting closer to our goal, every single one.
the Hlaalu Canton.
Ooh,
Staying in Vivec.
Nice. Do we just want to go over?
Yeah, do we just wanna walk?
through Vivec? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just walk. Why not?
All right, let's just walk. I have to figure
We're
out my
free
way
people.
out of this
Beautiful
place.
city.
You built the city. You should know it better than anyone else.
I didn't level design the city. Please hold.
You can do it. You can find your way
And
out.
also-
Any true Morrowind fan remembers that Vivec City was difficult to traverse. We
there we
have done a lot of work to control that and make it better, but it is still a super city. Lots of doors.
Also, our
And lots of
beautiful
loading screens. Yeah.
Oh, that's a $100 anonymous donation. It looks
Whoa! Okay.
Whoa, thank you.
Thank you so
Whoa.
much. That
Thank
is
you,
really
Anonymous.
generous, and
Thank
this,
you.
It is.
that's a huge contribution towards our goal. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Come on, everyone. Now chip in $3, everyone who's watching, and we go to the testers, and we will get Zix murdered.
like.
As
How
we
I
all want to.
get to the Hlaalu Canton.
Sir, you built the city. I
You
cannot
can take a
compete
look at
myself
your
more.
map.
Oh, true. I could. There it is.
Not
over
But
there.
it
that-
won't.
Yeah, but I won't. Oh,
So
here, watch
a
this. I
big
can do
thing from
something.
our cantons is that they have different shapes now, so that they're visually identifiable.
Zix, do you know where the Hlaalu Canton is? Because
Yeah,
I
he's going
haven't
to
heard
it. No, he's good.
Is this? Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought
it has
you were
docks
the other
now
orientation.
because it's an economic trade hub.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Vivec City also has walls now, so it can't be attacked that easily.
Someone asked us, will this release before Elder Scrolls 6? If you join the team and come help us work on it as fast as you can, perhaps it will. We need community effort all the way to make this. It's totally volunteer effort 100%. So the more volunteers we got, the more we can do.
Oh, wow. That's
And
pretty-
also, we know just as much about Elder Scrolls 6 as anyone else, which is
It's-
to say nothing.
Is there a wall where a door is supposed to be?
There should be a door here, yep.
Oops. Oops, hang on. We
I can-
will find a door.
Like Argyle said, everyone please join the team. We need, we can always
We
use
need
more-
people to build doors.
And
You
QA.
can join and put that door in.
Yeah, you could be
Yes.
that person.
Wherever it went. Go find that door.
Yeah.
What's a good place to visit in the Hlaalu Canton?
Go into the main plaza, I would say, right? So because
plaza.
we are not limited, like the Morrowind engine had certain limitations. Instead of building domes over everything, for example, we could have some of the cantons be up, open on the top. So I think in Morrowind all plazas were domed in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and so this is not a dome anymore because it doesn't need to. So we basically adhere way more to what was the original concept art before the technical limitations became a reality
Who's that
in
on
the
the
original
wall?
game.
Who's that guy?
Who's
Who's
sitting on the
that guy
wall?
on the
Yeah,
wall?
he seems
Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong stream. There he is. Gracias Curio.
Gracias Curio, fan
The
favorite,
famous.
the famous.
We
the one
keep
and
getting
only.
requests for him in the chat.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Also, everyone, just a warning, in 5 minutes the bidding war will end. Okay, so
Ooh.
you need to get your
And then
money
we
in.
do-
If you please,
do the
I'm
Mages
begging
Guild.
you. I'm begging you to please vote against the Mages Guild. I do not know how to pursue you to not have this lame ass faction be chosen. Please.
Thieves Guild
five
comes.
minutes.
Dark
chose
Horse
chose
Thieves
a
Guild.
better.
Thieves Guild
Chose
suddenly
a better
drops
one.
$1,000 in stolen money.
Kaikukian, so we have areas, the Ashland, which is actually covered in ash, literally, and our towns in the Ashlands are also caked in ash. There are ash assets which are very liberally placed by our level designers, so everything looks very ashy.
Yeah, a lot of work got done on the House Redoran capital, Aldrun, last merge, and now all like the buildings have like a little like ash like pile on top of their roofs. It's really cool.
In addition to other work, more stuff happened than just little ash piles. But yes.
Can I get to the wasteworks through this area? I thought I could.
I don't remember.
Maybe not.
You'll never make it out of here.
It's an adventure now.
Aren't you in Crassius Curio's house? No.
No, I'm in
No, this is a bar.
the Elven Nations Corner Club.
just
We're
go on the
approaching
outside, yeah.
another spin of the all-powerful wheel again.
No, we
I'm
aren't,
making another
Argyle.
call for donations. No, it's coming
Argyle.
up in the future. Oh,
No,
do
it
I
isn't.
misunderstand?
It isn't. Yes. Next up.
Oh,
next
you're
up is
so
the
right.
quest.
Oh,
We're
the
already
quest.
wrapping up. Time has float. What's the past tense of fly?
I just live for the
Flown.
wheel.
Flight.
The wheel is.
I
I'm so
know.
happy it's back. It's all I can think about. You're
I
right.
know, and it only got so little spins, man.
I dream about the wheel.
Dream about
I
it
woke
every
up
night.
today thinking about the wheel and its homecoming.
Oh,
And you will go to bed tonight thinking about the wheel.
Just one more spin. Just one more spin.
One more spin, please.
Is this area finished? Maybe I shouldn't be in here.
All right, flew. Thank you. I swear I need
It needs
I know my
review and a
English.
little bit of touch up, but it's finished. It needs relighting, but
Yeah, it's missing some lighting, but we can
Yeah,
look
but
at
we
it
got
in
our
the dark.
trusty drummer tube, man. We don't need lights for real.
Drummer
really.
tube.
love the
Ooh.
two.
Yeah, a reminder to everyone: we are still not done. You know, no matter how polished an area looks, this is still often needs to be QA'd, reviewed, and finalized. So if you see something that's not quite right yet, there's a good chance it will be overhauled in the future. But yeah, as you can see, we're already pretty far with many areas.
I realized I started. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna get a pretty big loading screen.
Oh. Oh, the Hlaalu gate is so nice. Like the whole entrance to this canton is just so beautiful.
Yeah,
Could
they
you
put
go
their money
outside
in.
on the could you go outside on the bridge just to show the
Yep.
decals? I think the decals on the outside of the walls are so nice.
Another
It's
donation
so
coming in from
beautiful.
Make-A-Wish. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please feast your eyes on beautiful art.
Oh.
I-
It could be cool.
Fighter Guild, yes, good choice. More,
maybe-
more Fighter Guild.
yes.
We're gonna
More fighter
try
guild.
something wacky. Meow.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh, look, birdies. Oh, it's nice. Ignore the water
Don't pay
LED
attention to
issues,
the water.
please. Thank you. Thank you, Skywind water.
You can
being
see
an
that all
LA
the
This running is such an achievement, really.
It
Like
really
this
is.
is so much space in game.
You can see that all the cantons look very different now as well. Like you'd be able to pick them out based on how they look.
They're also actually decorated on the outside.
Yeah.
And very carefully placed that all of them have their own cell. So we don't run into any technical issues. Very carefully placed. So yeah, I am afraid, Heki, I'm afraid the bidding war is over. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Dad.
Oh no.
What's the
I'm
result?
sad. What
But
do
we
you
got-
think? I'm sad.
Boy.
We got a
What do we
lot
got?
of support in the poll, so thank you everybody so much for donating towards which faction we should join. The Fighters Guild did give up a good fight, but the winner of the guild, of the factions, is the Mages Guild.
Ooh, thank you for your money, but
Sorry.
ooh.
Sorry, Gans.
Thank you for your money.
Thieves Guild didn't win.
A good try. A good try.
A good try. A good try.
One
All right.
question I want to answer real quick. There any public builds or is there playtest recruitment? There is not currently playtest recruitment. We do not have public builds, but we are again always recruiting for people to help work on the game, level design, QA, that sort of thing. So
There's all sorts of
check
quick
your
skills you
website
can
out.
pick up to come and join us and
Yes.
help us.
Technically, but
So
those
do-
teams are kind of stacked right now, to be honest.
Well, I mean,
So-
do check out our volunteer page and see if
Yes.
there's anything that you feel you can contribute, anything you can learn or help with. We're always happy to have new people.
All right.
Okay, maybe we can shut up a bit so we can hear his beautiful
Yeah, you
voice. I
guys ready
think.
to join the Mages Guild?
No.
Always.
I am as Dal.
Prices for talk. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mages Oath and join the guild?
What is the oath?
Perform any duties assigned to you by the masters of the guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you?
This appeals to a lot of people who donated, so yes.
You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Well, when you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you are worthy, you can ask me about advancement in the guild.
All right, let's go get a quest, shall we?
I think you should go ahead and ask for advancement. I feel like you've earned it.
Yeah, let's. Can I get a
feel like you
raise,
should
boss?
steal from another guild member.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool too. I haven't seen some of this stuff.
Even outside.
A lot of good things
Live
here.
Zix reaction.
Like, yeah.
Want duties from a Jira?
That is actually.
Want the
I'm sorry.
local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvani bug mask? Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms.
What mushrooms are we studying, Ajira?
To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rashula, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Fascia. Ajira knows you can find all these. The easiest
Nope.
way is to go south along the river Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills.
Alrighty.
You
By the
could
way,
show
so if anyone
the.
was worried about quest markers and us
Yeah.
not doing specific instructions, I hope that puts your fears to rest.
Yeah, we have beautiful. What's it called? Journals. Journal entries. Oh my god, my
Yay.
English. Yay.
So
Also,
we have our
interrupted.
quest.
We have a quest to do.
Huzzah!
Head on.
What's to do?
We have 6 more minutes for this quest. I hope you speedrun this.
Oh, there you
Speedrun.
go.
Interrupted Carp asked if the Pillow Ladies in Balmora, and sadly, since we do not do the Fighter Guild, I refuse to answer that question because you would have known if more people would have donated to the Fighter Guild.
Oh, Dal.
Well, now you're just being petty.
I am.
She's a cruel mistress.
Kaikion says you won't be against it if someone mobs them in. Assume you're talking about quest markers. We actually do have a mode to turn them on, but it's off by default. We call it purist mode.
Yeah, you can. That's absolutely no problem turning on quest markers. Besides Zix fumbling the menu, there's no problem.
You can
Yeah,
do
so
it.
I just turned them on, and I'm currently cheating because I have them in my inventory, but yeah, it would otherwise be pointing us to the right direction. So now we gotta go collect some shrooms, and I can leave it on for right now because it's not actually pointing us. but she gave us directions.
know.
So we're gonna go
Perfect.
follow the directions.
Out into the world for mushrooms.
Oh, maybe
oh,
we
there's a
need to
mushroom.
fight some
Does that count?
monsters.
That big one.
A big mushroom,
Oh, he's
which maybe has a broken normal map.
yeah, something's going on with him.
Something's going on with it.
It's
yeah.
the blight.
No, you would actually see blight because these creatures now have unique textures. So it's not the blight.
Get fact checked, Argyle.
Get fact
It's a
checked.
different kind of.
Hey,
it's a
you know,
different
I
kind
set
of
her up.
life.
She knocks me down.
What is attacking me? Oh. Oh, we'll go and use the spear because we have it.
Well, at least there's some red killing going on.
Goodbye, diseased rat.
See,
Oh
Fighter's
yeah, look
Guild
at the
stays
diseased
winning.
red. It should look a bit different from a normal red. Oh, no.
I gotta run and get these mushrooms. Sheesh.
I know. Speedrun.
I'm gonna put out
speedrun.
one last call for donations to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's what today's all about. If you've been on the fence about whether or not you can throw us some more money to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, it'd be really great of you. Even $5, $1, all of it helps in the end, and we get to follow up sometimes about how that money has been helping families.
Yeah, would be amazing. And, you know, if you throw in some last donations, who knows, maybe you do a follow-up stream and visit locations we didn't go to today, you know?
Who knows?
Extra enticement.
Did
Who
she
knows?
just say
Who
to
knows what
cross
might
this
happen?
bridge? Or what did she say?
Oh, you gotta
Oh, yeah,
check
she
your
said-
journal.
That's true.
Following
That's
the
what the
river's
journal's
house, see a
for.
wooden bridge. Past the bridge. Look for a way over the hills to the west. Okay. Am I doing this right? Is my reading comprehension
Probably.
correct?
I've never once in my life joined the mage guild, so I cannot answer that.
Quest markers were made for you, Zix.
Yeah, look at this quest marker boy.
I think she said. Hold on. I'm actually confused. Oh, okay.
No,
After
one
you
mage
cross
guild
the bridge.
quest.
All right. I gotta go up the mountains.
Carsten, 62. The performance in the game should be around the level of Skyrim, which we really try to optimize both our LOD and all of our other 3D assets. So if you're able to play Skyrim, you should be able to play Skywind.
Look at you going.
You can
going
levitate,
Skyrim
you know
horse
that.
mode.
Oh, I can. Yeah, I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. You can levitate.
But I'm gonna Billy Goat instead because it's probably quicker.
It's a different form of magic.
Okay, never mind.
Magic of
That's,
hard work.
that's how we know you're a real Elder Scrolls player.
Yeah.
We only have a couple minutes
Oh,
left, so
We got a
no.
question about underwater combat. I'm so sorry I didn't see it, but yes, we do have underwater combat. It is functioning, and yeah, it's back. Back,
Yeah, so
everyone.
this
You can
is-
fight draw in the water again.
Uh-oh, the Morrowind fog, the famous dreadful weather on the
Classic.
Bitter Coast.
It's beautiful.
oh, we have 2 minutes.
You can do it.
Uh,
You can do it. I
Find
believe
those
in you.
mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Maybe you can do it in third person so people can see a beautiful armor some more. Ah, look at this.
Where are the mushrooms?
Did we ever explain that we're Pargrov's evil brothers this time?
No.
Yes, we're not Fargoth. We're near
We're,
Goth.
we're near Groth, so our hair is black and we're buff as hell.
Where are the
I hope you
mushrooms?
enjoyed your time with Neargrowth.
And with that, we are at 1 minute left, and we're gonna have to
Oh.
start thinking about starting the raid.
Alrighty.
Will Zix ever find these mushrooms? Tune in next
Yeah, Zix-
C3.
Tune in next week.
Thank you all for the donations.
Yes, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping
every
make
year
a
it's
wish.
great at C3. Thanks for helping make a wish.
Yeah.
The donation link will be active for a little while longer. So if you're watching this on YouTube or if you are watching this on demand in a couple of days, please consider heading over and donate. Even though the stream is not longer live, you can still make a difference for the children.
Also, if you
Yay.
donate, if we reach our donation goal, we will do a second stream. So do it. Donate. Thank you.
And also volunteer.
And volunteer. Do both at the same time.
All right, bye
Yes.
everybody. We're gonna be reading the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.